Hello, this is Matthew here. I'm here with a review of Sailor Moon Crystal, Act 5, Makoto, Sailor Jupiter. And I just have to say that this was a really good episode. It really touched me just because, seeing how Makoto is just this sort of outcast and she's trying to find a place to fit in. And she left her old school to go to Juban Middle School and try to find her place basically with a fresh slate. And that's something that, I really appreciated, sort of being an outcast in my younger days. And, some of us didn't have the opportunity to move out on our own at 14. But hey, who's judging? Anyway, seeing how she was being accepted by Usagi and became a part of this group, it really allowed her to grow as a person, and you could see that within the course of this episode. And that's something that I think is pretty special, and it's a good message for people who that they should include people instead of pushing them away, looking at their special abilities and special traits not as something to criticize them for and not to ostracize them for, but to accept them in. And you'll find that those things can really help and benefit everyone. The story begins with Usagi crossing the street, not paying attention, and almost getting flattened by this truck. And all of a sudden, this very tall girl just swoops in and pushes her to the side of the road. And when Usagi goes to the middle school, she sees Makoto walking around, and she hears people sort of whispering about her, about having these superhuman strength, and everyone is afraid of her because of it. Instead of shying away from this person, Usagi decides to just jump right in and basically becomes her friend right away. And it's the friendship that Usagi strikes up with Makoto which eventually allows her to bloom into something more. And that is a very good message. I just think that this is a very good message, and I hope that people take it into their hearts to be kind to people and not to shun them because of their differences. As the series goes as a whole, I find myself really enjoying this new Sailor Moon more than the originals in some ways. It follows more towards the manga, except that the generals don't seem to be dying off. We'll see where they go with that. I know that some people already have ideas of where it's going to be heading. But I believe that the messages portrayed in the new anime, Sailor Moon Crystal, it's more affirming than the original was in many ways. It is not treating these people as these sort of clowns, like they did with Usagi through much of the original run. It's treating them like real people in many ways. And that's something that's nice to see. So I hope that the series continues to improve. And, I think that it should be a good run. So, take care.